So now we are on to writing section of test 3, student book IELTS 9. So there are two tasks. The first is that you have a chart. The chart below give information on the ages of the populations of Yemen and Italy. So this is Yemen, this is Italy. In 2000 and projections for 2050, right? This is 2000, this is 2050, and these are the ages of the populations. You need to summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparison where relevant. And you have to use at least 150 words. As we can see that the legend or the various shading is like this. This one is from 0 to 14 years, these lines, diagonal lines. The darkened area is 15 to 59 years. Then this one, the clean area or the white area, this is 60 plus years. So for Yemen, we see that the large population of the age between 0 to 14, while in 2050 will be the larger chunk will be between 15 to 59 years. While there is not much increase in as years are concerned, not much increase in the 60 plus year people or population, and there is increase in, or you can say decrease in this line 1 means 0 to 14 years. So the young population will be less in 2050 in Yemen. While in Italy, this population is greater in the year 2000. So which is this 15 to 59, and this is going to decrease. A considerable amount will decrease here. But as far as this shaded area, or opposite to shaded area, we have 60 plus years, this white area actually. So white actually shows that in 2050 Italy will have larger population, means there is an increase in population as far as 60 plus year population is concerned, while there is a decrease in the young population 0 to 14 years. This is what we got from this figure, and we can compare it wherever we require. This is actually someone has written already, and this is of band 6. The content which the writing of the content has achieved band 6 score. So before we go to the comment by the examiner, let us read what he or she has written. The diagrams show statistic information regarding the ages of the inhabitants of Yemen and Italy in 2000, and also estimate for 2050. We can see that in 2000 the majority of people in Yemen was between 0 and 14 years, with 50.1%, whereas in Italy most of the population was between 50 to 59 years. This is so he has written the highest population in the same year. On the other hand, just 3.6% of people in the former country was 60 years old and more in 2000, while in the latter country the figure is represented with 24.1%. The projections for 2050 show that the number of people with 15 to 59 years and 60 years or more will increase in Yemen, reaching 57.3 and 5.7% respectively. In contrast, in Italy the population with 15 to 59 years will decrease to 46.2%, while people with 60 years or more will grow to 42.3%. Overall, it is possible to see that there is an upward trend on the rates of people with 60 years or more in both the countries. What is the comment of the examiner? The answer addresses the task, reporting sufficient details for the reader to be accurately informed. Even though in each chart one element is implied rather than overtly stated. Clear comparisons are drawn between two countries. An overview is given, although focusing on only one age group reduces the clarity. The information is well organized and range of linking devices used, example, whereas the latter country. Vocabulary is adequate for the task and generally accurate, though attempts to use less common words are less successful. A few errors occur in word formation, for example, statistic, which should be statistical, estimative, that should be estimate, but they do not affect understanding. Simple and complex sentence forms are produced with few grammatical errors, but the range of structures is rather restricted. So, whenever you write this, try not doing the mistakes which has been pointed by the examiner. Band 6 is a good score, but if you can achieve 8 or 9, that will be why you are actually preparing for IELTS. Coming to writing task 2, you should spend 40 minutes and you need to write at least 250 words. So the topic is, some people say that the best way to improve public health is by increasing the number of sports facilities. Others, however, say that this would have little effect on public health and that other measures are required. Discuss both these views and give your own opinion. Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant example from your own knowledge or experience. So some people say that the best way to improve public health is by increasing the number of sport facility. But there are few things which you can also add, like sport facilities are good, but you can also have instructors, good instructors, and a zeal to play sports, and that comes from school, that comes from people around you, and also your health concern. Others, however, say that this would have little effect on public health and other measures are required. And what other measures are, you can also point that. So this is the model answer. This answer is prepared by the examiner and is considered to be a very good answer. But this is just an example, and you can very well write your own stuff. So a problem of modern societies is the declining level of health in general population, with conflicting views on how to tackle this worrying trend. One possible solution is to provide more sport facilities to encourage a more active lifestyle. Advocates of this believe that today's sedentary life and stressful working condition mean that physical activity is no longer part of either our work or our leisure time. If there were easy to reach local sports centers, we would be more likely to make exercise a regular part of our lives, rather than just collapsing in front of a screen every evening. The variety of sports that could be offered would cater all ages, levels of fitness and interest. Those with painful memories of PE at school might be happier in the swimming pool than on the football pitch. However, there may be better ways of tackling this problem. Interest in sport is not universal, and additional facilities might still be attract to attract the already fit, not those who most need them. Physical activity could be encouraged relatively cheaply, for example, by installing exercise equipment in parks, as many local council has done. This has the added benefit that parents and children often use them together just for fun. It develops a positive attitude to exercise at any early age. As well as physical activity, high tax penalties could be imposed on high-fat food products, tobacco and alcohol, as excessive consumption of any of these contributes to poor health. Even improving public transport will help. It takes longer to walk to the bus stop than to the car. In my opinion, focusing on sport facility is too narrow an approach and would not have the desired results. People should be encouraged not only to be more physically active, but also to adopt a healthier lifestyle in general. So these were two tasks, and these are the way in which you can write. These are the writing test 3 of Writing IELTS 9 textbook. Thank you so much. Take care.